They called him the Butcher of Shadows, a man so ruthless that even death feared to stand in his way. In a single night, he ended 1,000 lives, not out of war, not for money, but for something far darker. This is the story of the most dangerous criminal in history, the man who killed 1,000 people in one night. In the late 19th century, in a remote part of Eastern Europe, there lived a man named Ivan Volkov. To the outside world, he was a respected landowner, wealthy, generous, and loved by many. But behind his cold blue eyes hid something no one could imagine. Ivan had grown up in war. As a child, he saw soldiers burn his village, kill his parents, and leave him to die. What rose from those ashes wasn't a man, it was vengeance itself. He believed humanity was a disease, that mercy was weakness, and one night he decided to prove it. In the winter of 1889, Ivan announced a grand feast in his mansion, a celebration of peace, as he called it. He sent invitations across the land to soldiers, traders, peasants, even priests. More than 1,000 people gathered that night inside his massive stone hall. Music played, wine flowed, laughter filled the air. No one knew they had just walked into a trap. Tonight, peace finally ends here. Moments later, the doors were sealed. The feast turned into chaos. Ivan's private guards, hidden in the shadows, emerged with weapons. The music stopped, the air filled with screams. They slaughtered everyone, men, women, and children. No one was spared. It wasn't rage, it was ritual. Ivan believed every soul he killed gave him power. Power to become, greater than kings. By sunrise, more than 1,000 bodies lay lifeless on the marble floor. The blood ran down the stairs and out into the snow. When the sun rose, the village nearby was silent. Smoke rose from the castle. Those who dared to enter never returned. For days, no one knew what happened. Then, a group of travelers stumbled upon the site, and what they found became one of the most terrifying discoveries in history. Corpses piled like walls, torn banners. It was, honestly, a nightmare no one could have imagined. And on the wall, carved in blood, there was a message. That was Ivan's handwriting. News spread quickly across the empire. Authorities sent soldiers to capture Ivan Volkov. But when they entered his mansion, Ivan was gone. Not a trace, no body, no footprints in the snow. It was as if the earth had swallowed him whole. The Empire declared him the most dangerous criminal in history. A reward was placed for his capture, dead or alive. But you know, he was never seen again. For over a century, historians and investigators have debated what really happened that night. Some believe Ivan was killed by his own guards, that they turned on him out of guilt. Others claim he escaped to the mountains, starting a secret cult known as the Crimson Circle. In 1937, during a renovation of a nearby monastery, workers stumbled upon a hidden diary with entries written in Ivan's handwriting, dated years after the massacre. I did not kill for pleasure, I killed for balance. They were already dead inside. The handwriting was verified, and the ink dated correctly. In 2018, forensic archaeologists made a chilling discovery beneath the old ruins of Volkov's castle. They unearthed a mass grave, revealing over 1,000 human remains. Each skull bore the same precise incision mark, as if executed by a single blade. It's quite haunting to imagine, isn't it? But what shocked experts the most was the arrangement of the bodies. They were placed in a perfect circle, all facing inward, toward a central stone altar. It's as if they were part of some dark, forgotten ritual. Modern psychologists have a term for Ivan Volkov. They call him a hyper-moral killer. Unlike ordinary criminals who are driven by greed or anger, Volkov saw his killings as a moral mission. He believed he was cleansing humanity from corruption and betrayal. It's a chilling perspective, to say the least. Volkov didn't kill because he hated people. He killed because he believed people deserved it. This mindset made him even more terrifying, because in his eyes, he wasn't a murderer. He was a savior. To this day, locals say that on cold winter nights, you can still hear faint music echoing from the ruins, the same melody that played during the feast. Some travelers claim to have seen a tall shadow in the woods, wearing an old 19th century coat, holding a silver glass, waiting for another celebration of peace. Every few years, people still vanish near those ruins. Their camps found empty, fires still burning, but no trace of anyone ever found. Coincidence? Or is the Butcher of Shadows still walking among us? Some historians insist Ivan Volkov never existed, that the story was created by the government to scare rebels. Others believe it's a cover-up for a real massacre committed by royal forces. Yet every record, every name, and every place matches real evidence, except for one thing. The body of Ivan Volkov was never found. Was he a man, a myth, or something in between? A shadow born from humanity's darkest side? History remembers kings, warriors, and heroes. But some names are written not in ink, but in blood. Even Volkov may have lived 100 years ago, but the fear he created still echoes through time. A reminder that the most dangerous criminals aren't those who kill for money or revenge, but those who believe they're doing the right thing. And maybe somewhere out there, the Butcher of Shadows still waits for another night. If you found this story chilling, make sure to subscribe for more untold stories hidden in the dark corners of history. Because sometimes, truth is more terrifying than fiction.